Hi, it's Amanda Jabot with Equity Union Real Estate. I'm here with Lara, the founding attorney from the Lara firm.
Yes. Hello. Thank you so much for having me, Amanda.
Thank you. So Krista, can you tell us a little bit about what you specialize in?
Yes. So I am primarily an estate planning attorney, but I also really enjoy doing veterans disability benefits and conservatorships, and I dabble in land and property rights.
Great. Well, first of all, congratulations, because it looks like you're about to pop.
Just a little bit.
And you know, it's actually perfect. Talking about estate planning and trust, it's so important, especially when children are involved. So can you tell us a little bit more? What is a trust? What are some of the benefits?
Yes, absolutely. There are many different routes that someone can take in terms of family estate planning, but the trust is by far the most comprehensive. It is a legal document that allows you to preserve and maintain your assets and, certain family dynamics, even after the point where you are no longer able to mentally or physically speak up or advocate for yourself. You are in control of the trust from the time that it is created and throughout your life, and so there really isn't much of a difference in how you would kind of control your assets or anything like that. But the real key is when you are legally incapacitated or upon your death, the trust the terms of the trust govern during those times afterwards as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are many benefits to a trust. So unlike a will, a trust is going to avoid probate, so it's avoiding all the time and the huge cost and the public nature that a probate court definitely provides. And a revocable living trust is also very flexible. So you can always make changes to a trust throughout your lifetime.
Okay. So if someone is interested in a trust, what does the process look like?
So first off, I will say that it is very important when you're looking for an estate planning attorney, because we're talking about family dynamics and we're talking about difficult subjects. It's very important for you to find someone who you're comfortable with, who you can have those difficult conversations with, and someone who you trust to kind of give you honest feedback. There's also with COVID, lots of opportunities for different types of working relationships with your attorney. So finding someone who can work with you the way that you want, either remotely or in person. Lots of attorneys are doing things very differently now than we did prior to COVID. So I'll just say those first off. The estate planning process is fairly similar across the board. I have 4 main steps that I take, and I call them snapshot, design, sign, and fund. So the first one, snapshot, that's kind of your initial consultation with your attorney. You're interviewing them, they're interviewing you, you're kind of getting to know each other and understanding what your major concerns are, what your major goals are with estate planning. It also gives the attorney an opportunity to understand what the scope of your assets are or your estate. The main one is always like the home, right? So that's a big one, and it's a great opportunity for you to bring your supporting documents in at this meeting so the attorney can really see, what they're working with. The second meeting is a design meeting. That tends to be a little bit longer because now we're kind of taking your concerns, taking your goals, and we're really addressing them one by one. We're naming individuals, who are the parties who you want to be involved and speak up on your behalf when you can't. Who do you want to care for your children? Who do you want to handle your finances? And these can be all different people, by the way, so it's not like you have one person who does everything. It's actually better to have different individuals involved to help because it is a lot. The second 2 steps are pretty straightforward. You're signing your document, right? And then funding is just retitling your assets into the name of the trust.
Well, Krista, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here and let us know about trusts and estate planning and this great information. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Krista or myself, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.